Welcome to the channel. Presented by the Beeline Entertainment, LLC. Enjoy the show.
People, what's good? Yo, check it out. Welcome to the Beeline ENT, LLC. What we got for you? First off, we got the Beeline Web Show on Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, talking a little of everything. Then we got Straight Through the Ropes, STR, baby, Wrestle Talk, where we talk all things pro wrestling. Next up, we got the Show Off Show, that's right, the Beeline ENT Entertainment. And then on Sunday nights, we going live on the line with that group panel discussion. Check us out. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Head on over to YouTube and subscribe. Also, pick up some merch. The Beeline ENT LLC. Let's go.
WTW, Wrestle Talk Wednesdays.
Check it out. First at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we got the Commission Talks, baby. Me, Ryan B., Warren Marlowe, the American Prodigy, and of course, your man Dre on Wheels from the 1130 podcast, talking that wrestling. Yeah, join us Wednesdays. And after that, of course, you got STR Nation, baby. Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk. Brian B., Slim, Lay, Ray, that's right. Come join us. Leave your comments, fantasy book, and show the world who you care about in pro wrestling. Wednesday nights, WTW. Let's go.
Everybody should know. Check it out. Your boy Brian B is trying to go live on TikTok, baby. Follow the Beeline ENT. Head on over to my channel. We got a lot of content. I'm doing a lot of stuff, and I'm going to be doing a lot more. Check us out. Follow us, the Beeline ENT LLC. I'll see you there.
2,000 years later.
It's game time. It's game time.
People, check it out. Are you looking for great content? You want to laugh? You want to talk about some serious stuff? Hey, whatever you're looking for, I guarantee you can find it at Opulence Radio, a black-owned radio station with great content. Check out all the shows. Yeah, it's a lot to talk about. Enough for you to enjoy. Check out Opulence Radio at www.opulenceradio.com. Download the app today.
Stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you.
Get more W. That Gentlest energy drink mix that's going to power you through your gaming, content creation, whatever you're doing, is there for you. Enter that promo code BrianB NRG and get 10% off your order today. Get more W, get more power.
Yes, you are, yes, you are, yes, you are the only one. 'Cause there's something special about you.
Check it out. Yo, it's Sunday night. People. Yo, It's me, Brian B. It is Sunday night. The place to be, sitting here watching the Beeline, me talking shit, and a whole bunch of other people talking shit because this is live on the line. Yeah. Yo, check it out. Last time we had live on the line, man, we did this 20 questions thing with everybody who was in the room, and it was a lot of fun, man. We got a lot of good feedback from that episode. So we'll be coming back. We'll be doing 20 questions, asking you guys random shit to see how you guys feel, getting ready for the work week. You know, we got a lot going on. I got a new segment that we're going to be introducing tonight every time we do live in the line for the panelists who are on with us. We're going to have some new guests coming on as well. Listen, man, I always got to say, you know, the regular stuff, you know, to like, share, subscribe, and do all that fun stuff. But at the same time, I really want to let you guys know that we have a lot of new stuff going on this week. Before we bring everybody in and tell you guys about what's going on, first things first, man, thank you guys so much for all the love and the support. It's been a lot of growth that's been happening on the Beeline Entertainment channel recently, and I'm down for it, man. I'm glad I can bring you guys those entertainment. But also, listen, this Tuesday, we got a big special presentation happening. It is the 100th episode of the Beeline Web Show. Let's go. The show that started it all. I started with the Beeline Web Show 4 years ago, and we're now just hitting 100 episodes on that network. So thank you guys so much, all the support, all the fans, all the people that came and, been on the channel, been interviewed, whatever. We got 100 episodes we celebrating this Tuesday. IT Tiff is going to be returning. She's going to be on hosted with me. We're going to go over some old clips of the show, starting all the way from the first show ever, talking about COVID, talking about all the stuff we were talking about at that time. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But also I want to remind you guys to go ahead and pick up some Dubby. I'm really getting back into the promotions and stuff like that. The sponsors that we have, pick up Dubby, hit that promo code BrianBNRG. Dubby's really good, man. It's jitterless. It's not a whole bunch of caffeine like, you know, coffee and stuff like that. So if you're a gamer, you got anything going on, podcaster, you're doing a lot of stuff, make sure you go hit that Dubby up and check it out, man. It's actually pretty good. I've had a couple samples and stuff like that or whatever, but I got energy for days, so it's hard to get me down. Also, man, I wanted to say this. Yo, listen, we got the entertainment show coming back. I believe it's going to be back after next week. So we have a brand new show. It's going to be a lot of talk about a lot of entertainment, whether it be comics, whether it be movies, TV shows, stuff like that. We're going to be reviewing stuff. We also going to have the show off segment for people who come on and want to sing and, you know, rap, whatever. But a lot of stuff coming on. Yo, listen, guys, thank you so much. I ain't going to talk too much because we got a lot of talking to do because this is live in the line. We got a group in the room today, and we're going to be talking about some really interesting stuff. I really hope you guys can stomach it because we don't mean no hate to nobody, but we're going to be talking about some interesting shit, man. Sometimes interesting stuff happens, and we got to speak on it, man. Ain't nobody hiding from nobody over here. We talking shit. But before we do anything, check it out. We got to do this. Let's go!
This is a breaking news report. Breaking news.
People, it's time to get live on the line.
Yep, that's right. Check it out. Listen, we got a full panel discussion. We're going to bring it right in first from the Random Thoughts with Eric G podcast. He's got about 4 other shows. They're amazing. Hope you guys are checking them out. He's got a lot going on. He's doing a lot more. He's hosting the karaoke nights. I'm going to be on there singing. I don't know about y'all. Check it out. My boy, brother from another mother, Eric G. What up, E?
What's up, bro? Can you hear me? Just make sure you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Hear you good. I hear you good, bro.
Thank God, because on this side, man, with some robot shit going on, my allergies acting up. I can't see straight. My glasses crooked. Anyway, what's up, man?
Yeah, you're having a good night over there. What's good, bro? I'm sorry, Beeline. Y'all still have to work with me, bro. I had this cough for like 2 weeks now, but I ain't dying or nothing. I don't think. But yo, E, what's good, bro? I'm glad you can come on with us tonight. We're gonna be talking some shit tonight, man. We're gonna have some fun. Live in the line. We back to talking shit, man. It's been a wild ride, man. I started this actually last year, and we did a whole year of these kind of talking segments and stuff like that, and people have been liking it, man. So we doing more, man. We coming back through.
B, let me tell you this right here. I'm not in competition with no other nigga but you. I'm gonna tell you this right here, motherfucker. You the only nigga.
Listen, man, there's a lot of people doing it out here.
Hey,
all right,
man,
yo.
I'm trying to be like you, bro.
I feel you, bro. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying my best to work hard out here at something. I gotta do something right. I over there saw some pictures of myself back in the day. I'm sitting there looking. You ever catch yourself and you're like, damn, what happened? Like, I
Dude,
myself for a lot.
dude, I think I told you online, man. Like, yo, I see some pictures from my 20s. I'm like, God damn, man. This,
Telling you, bro.
what? It's
Yeah.
me, Jessica. What happened?
All right, y'all, check it out. You know, we ain't just got E in the room. We got your boy, the author, in the room. Listen, he doing horror. And listen, this man right here, I was just on his show, and he literally made me go back and watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm on season 4. Yo, I've been watching it all the way through. We was having a conversation about Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But you know who he is. He ain't no stranger to the show. We got your boy, Troy D. Ryan. What up, Troy?
Hey, what's up, dog? I'm watching Buffy too. Shit's crazy. I'm gonna see.
Season 4, bro. I'm like on episode 12 of season 4. Like I had to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dog.
you know how.
Real quick, I'm gonna just hop on to talk a little shit. I don't know about y'all. I look back at my old pictures. I'm like, shit, I'm getting better.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Yo, you lucky, bro.
Oh, hell yeah, dog.
Troy, that's because you 21 and a half. Shut the fuck up. Look,
Yeah, he looking at kindergarten pictures like, damn, that was 5 years ago.
When my adult teeth came in, oh, it was nothing.
Oh man, you definitely serious. All right, guys, we do got a sausage fest in here right now, but we also got a lady in the room. She's actually a first timer coming on the Beeline ENT, but actually you might know her from me, her, and my man Dre on Wheels, doing the Beyond 1130 podcast this year, and we had a lot of fun. She wanted to come on and still continue to talk some shit with us, so we bringing Miss Harley Hendricks to the stage. What up, Harley?
Hey, and don't y'all start talking sweet because I'm a woman. I'm not that kind of fucking woman. So let me say that as soon as I walk in. You know, when a woman walks in, all the niggas be like, let me shut up. Don't shut up. Talk that shit. But how you doing?
Shit,
What up?
Not over here. Not on the line.
Harley, you like you fight and drink Hennessy. I ain't got time for you, baby.
I do both right now.
She got it.
Hell yeah.
Y'all niggas starting early.
That's my type of chick.
That's right. Yo.
Yeah, maybe go grab a shot. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Listen, I had to get me
like you fight and drink Hennessy. Why you read me like that?
And you had that shit. You had that shit ready. Yeah, you claimed that shit right there. I'll tell you that right now. But listen, first off, guys, of course, thank you guys so much for coming on tonight. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. I got some really interesting topics tonight. First thing I want to do is we do have 2 main topics that I definitely want to talk, and of course we're gonna talk about other shit too. But I have one reoccurring topic that I came up with, and I'm gonna close the show with it every single night. And people watching, you definitely feel free to do this as well. But we're actually going to ask everybody 3 things that they're looking forward to this week that's coming up every single Sunday that we do Live in the Line. Kind of just to like start you guys off on the week on a good foot, like in a good mental space. Like, yeah, I'm looking forward. I don't care what it is. It can be, my wife's cooking shrimp and pasta or some shit. Whatever. Like 3 things you're looking forward to.
Shrimp and pasta, good.
Yes, it is. We're gonna close the show with that every single Live in the Line now. Even when we do game shows, just kind of get everybody prepared for the week. But that's definitely not the first question. That's some fun shit. We're gonna have a really interesting conversation here today. But yo, how was y'all week, man? Y'all had a good week this week, man?
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm still alive, so yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Radio show premiere, you know.
That's right. E, how's that been going, man?
Oh man, dude, I'm working my ass off. Man, I'm working my ass off. You understand?
Yeah.
That? Like
I saw you.
I told everybody, I took a couple of days. I took like a week off. This allergy and shit is acting up and it's killing me. But yeah, man, I'm coming. I got a couple of big shows coming up for the Random Thoughts show, and yeah, I can't wait. I think my next show, Troy's on my next show. I can't wait for y'all to check that out.
Yeah, Troy's been everywhere lately.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he's a whore.
In his face. Yeah, hell
He's
yeah.
a
Hardest working whore in Hollywood.
There you go.
That's why.
You haven't met me yet, Troy.
You gotta get sick of my face. You gotta get sick of my work. I'm just like, God, this nigga, he doing this too?
Yeah, Troy been on everybody's fucking show. Every time I turn on, I see Troy's face. I think CL posted something that's like, I miss being on this guy's show, and I clicked it, and Troy was fucking first person. I was like, damn, guy every fucking where. That's what's up. That's what's up. Joy, did you say you were doing a radio show?
Yes, sir. Love Journal After Dark on Opulence Radio.
Opulence.
Premiered
That's right.
last night, and then it's coming on every Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Shout out to Opulence, yo. Definitely go check it out. It's one of the sponsors we posted here on Beeline ENT. That's a great thing. Harley, how about you? How's your week, yo?
My week was good. You know me, solid.
Yeah.
Look.
Is what it is.
As Eric told y'all, I just been drinking Hennessy and fighting.
Fucking niggas up. Niggas, chicks, dogs, whatever the fuck come your way. You fighting them all.
Hey. Yo, she said she
what's so funny is I'm one of the least problematic people you'll ever meet. I don't like to fight. I'll hug people.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Harley cool as shit.
I'll be like, come on, bring it in. Let's go. Come on, let's hug.
Why are we doing this?
As you get older, you start doing that a lot more. You start that docile shit. Like, hey, listen, bro, I ain't got time for this shit. That's the key. That's the key phrase. I don't want to get my ass kicked. I don't got time for this, man. I gotta go somewhere. I got work in the morning.
Kids, I spent my childhood fighting my brother. I'm done. Like I am the baby of 6. Hey, my brother used to make nunchucks out of broomsticks and beat my ass. So I'm good. I'm done.
All right.
I'm done.
You was a practice dummy.
Hey. I see why you drinking Hennessy. God damn, the pain.
I'm trying to go.
Yo, listen. So when me and Harley were on the 11:30 podcast, definitely go support my man Dre on Wheels. Amazing show. But me and Harley used to, co-host the Beyond 11:30 show with him. And I'm not gonna lie, man, it was one of those shows that we did it every Thursday night. It was just like, therapeutic in a way. Like, there's some shows you get on and you kind of just open up on, and it's just fun to talk about the conversation. And I really used to enjoy that. So having Harley back, Harley, us talking about stuff we talking about tonight, I don't know if it's gonna be therapeutic, but I just like, don't you guys like those shows you get on and you just like to talk shit and just enjoy and release a little bit, yo? I love that shit.
One of those weeks you could have not had me here, so I'm here.
Yo, listen, I'm really, really glad you decided to jump in. I had a rough week. I ain't going to even lie to you. I had a really fucking rough week this week. But I feel like this next week is going to get a lot better. The government fucking up my money and it's pissing me off. But that's a whole nother story. We're going to talk about some other shit. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So there's been a lot of news going on recently. Now, I want to let everybody know, before we say anything, y'all know we don't hold back on this show. We talk about every fucking thing. Now, I want to tell y'all that's watching, listen, I don't mean no bad, nothing about anybody that I'm saying anything about, but I'm going to be talking some shit about a group of people. And it's a very interesting group of people. And I guarantee you got questions about it. All right. So recently, we saw in the news, I don't know if you guys, how long people have followed this story with these 2 young women. They're actually 2 young women, but they're really 1 young woman. And if you know what I'm talking about, it's the Abby and Brittany, the Siamese twins. Now, I believe they had a show on TLC back in the day where you were kind of seeing how their life worked. And, there were a group of girls. They have 2 heads on 1 body pretty much and 1 set of legs. And from my understanding, both heads are individual people. They're not the same person, but their body is kind of shared individually. So everything with their body is shared, but their heads are 2 separate fucking people. So it's me and Harley on 1 body, and if I want a fucking Hennessy bottle, I gotta grab this one. If Harley don't want that shit, she gotta grab a soda, and all right, so it's crazy.
I'm wondering, do they get drunk at the same time? Like, if I don't want to drink Hennessy, but you want to drink Hennessy, is there a separate esophagus?
And
because
that's what we're gonna find out.
So now I'm sitting here hungover as hell, and I ain't even had a drink.
Wait a minute, hold on. That ain't the fucked up part. The fucked up part is who liver get fucked up? You drinking. I'm living a healthy lifestyle.
And I'm tearing the liver up.
I gotta get some roasted up the liver because you want to be a drunk. Bitch, I'm gonna headbutt the hell out your ass, bitch. We ain't got time for this.
And they headbutt.
Listen, I knew this was gonna be fun, so I just want to let y'all talk.
But it's possible.
Bitch, what you say?
What?
Hey, bitch.
Listen, it's a really now. So the thing that about it is, if you guys know them, they're definitely they got different personalities. They told stories on their show about like different challenges that they go through and stuff like that. But recently, they've been in the news a little bit more and on magazines and stuff like that, it's because they recently got married. These two women, they got married, man. Individuals, but two different heads. Now, this is what caught my attention on this. The news report stated just one name on the marriage thing or whatever. And I think they were like Abby Hansel or whatever her last name is, got married to this guy today. And my head just started spinning. How the fuck did one person that's attached to one body get married, just them or whatever? And could somebody else marry the other, part of that person?
How the fuck does that go?
That's what I was about to ask. Do they have
That's
two
what we're
different
gonna talk
social
about.
security numbers?
Yeah.
Do they have two different IDs?
Yeah, they got two different IDs.
The update is the other twin is now married. And I'm like, it's freaky as fuck in that house, baby.
Bro,
Yo, wait.
Because like, how do you ignore? You can't.
Let's go around. Hold on. We're gonna go around the room. Let's go around the room and let everybody ask their questions, and let's see if we can talk about it. Go ahead, E.
First of all, I'm scared. Okay, but second of all, man, y'all not asking the right questions. The right question is, who is getting fucked? Is it one coochie or is it two? I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Question.
Yo,
that's a good question.
I'm sure it's one, right?
No, but my thing is, my thing is, you could, when you get married, I'm married. You want to commend your marriage. You know what I'm saying? So what if I don't like this? What if I don't like this nigga, and she with this nigga? So my thing is, I gotta close my eyes, put the headphones on, and just
that's what the other sister said. She said that she reads a book or she's not engaged when they're engaging.
But like, bitch, that's still your body, and it you don't feel
crazy.
that pleasure.
But you still feel.
You don't feel.
That's crazy.
That means even if I'm like reading my book, when it's time to finish, we all.
And that's
you sitting there reading the book like.
Wait a minute. Hold on. My question, they ain't the worst question. My thing is this right here too. How focused are you in that book when that bitch doing this?
You fucking your vision up trying to catch the words.
So you gotta think, if she giving head, she fucking you up, bro.
But I heard, we talking all this shit, but that's what I heard, that they do have or somebody said that they do have oral sex and stuff like that. But like you said, Harley, from what people have said, that the one twin will actually just try to distract herself or just take herself out of the equation. Now, if you see these women, I'm trying to pull it up. I gotta
put a blanket over her face and shit. Like, how you get taken out of the equation?
How the fuck can you not be there?
How do you not put a blanket?
Wait. He ramming your ass doggy style, and you sitting up here like, what the hell is going on? Like,
there's got to be a challenging situation, like, and now
nobody freaky enough, because I'm going into that other ass. It's right there. What is
no, it's only one. There's only.
I say it gotta
why
be
can't I pull this shit up?
Room for all that.
So the girls,
only one ass.
Yeah, the girls have two heads. They have two heads that they two heads, and they pretty much share a body. They both have two arms. Well, they both have one arm on each side. One person controls the one arm, and the other person controls the other arm. And legs are the same.
They can slap the shit out of each other if they want to.
They could. They could fight each other, kick each other's ass.
Because somebody is just an extra head.
Yo, that's an interesting point too. All right, let's go with the first question of the night. This is the first question of the night. With all this information, all this stuff that we've been talking about, now, everything that you've just said, could you date a Siamese twin? We're going to start around the room. I want to hear everybody's response, and feel free to give as much context as you like. We're going to start with Harley. Could you date us? Now, this is just for context. Harley, this is one man who's got lower body. He's got dick balls, 2 legs. He's got 2 arms, and he's got 2 heads on his fucking shoulders. Could you date that person?
Okay, so first of all, I got to switch the gender because I don't date no men. I don't even like them. But I love y'all. I mean, hey. But yes, I will date a conjoined woman because honestly, just 2 men, I would never. I love you, babe. The one that is existing in my life is here because yay. But 2 men, no. But a conjoined woman, hell yeah, my freaky ass doing that. But y'all ain't no taking yourself out the equation. Put that book down, bitch. We're here.
We're together.
We're here. We're in this together.
Every night.
Every night. Well, 2.5 sums. Or 3.
2.5 sums. What? I love it. That's great. That's great.
I knew it.
That's great.
I'm gonna pass out before this show is over. Hey, Harley. All right. So would you date? Then you said about the girls. Would you date one head is a man and one head is a woman?
Maybe perfect life for me. Yes. But
really?
Wait, pause. What's the genitals? Okay, one head is a man, one head is a girl. What's the genitals? If it has a vagina, yes.
They got a dick on the back.
A dick on the back.
Like a tail.
Like a tail. Like, and that bitch wagging.
That's a jungle gym for my little freaky ass. It's a dick on the back.
Y'all motherfuckers is crazy, yo.
A dick on the back and a pussy in the front.
Listen, if somebody pulled their pants down, they had a pussy in the front and a dick on the back, I would fucking jump out the window. I'd be petrified.
Yeah, I might have to.
Hey, yo.
I'm gone. I gotta see.
All in that bitch riding like a cow.
Like, nah. I'm like, I ain't religious. I'm being that bitch. Like, see, this is them Christians talking about.
Motherfuckers.
Get that dick off your back.
In the back of the head. Just,
oh my god, y'all wild, yo.
You gotta be bald. If your dick on the back, you gotta be bald. Cause I'm finna.
You better do something. All right, so Harley, you said you take it.
I'm sorry.
You said you would date it. You said you would date it. Okay. All right. So Harley would date it. Let's jump right over to Troy. Troy, if you had met, your the love of your life or whatever, you just met somebody and y'all was hitting it off, and it was just something that worked. Would you date a Siamese twin? Would you entertain it at least?
That nigga gotta be fine as hell. I'm gonna just be real with that part first. Homie gotta be fine. Like that ain't like no regular. That ain't like no shit you see at the mall every day type looking nigga. No, you gotta look like God damn. Who are they? Like you know what I'm saying? For me to be like, fuck
gotta be something.
Okay, well shit. I guess we can go ahead and figure this out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see what's going on. I love y'all, babies.
I gotta date them together though. Ain't gonna be no.
Yeah.
Let's get E's perspective real quick. I know you got to dip out.
Hey, first of all, Troy, hold on. First of all, what if he got the ugly brother? Like, it's always like,
oh damn, he fought and a conjoined is like ugly. Damn, that's hard.
Anyway,
that's a good ass question.
I'm gonna pull a scary movie too. Just put a little bag over it right quick. Quick. It's okay.
That's for me, man. Dating a woman with two heads, man. Look, in my 20s, I'm like, hell yeah, motherfucker. But
trying to tell you, bro.
In my big old age, is almost 35. I'm like, the headache I got, motherfucker, for y'all. Both of y'all shut the hell up. I can't take it. Like,
that's another point. That's another point right there.
Both of y'all talking shit.
Yep.
Nigga, why you can't clean the kitchen? Yeah, nigga, why you can't clean the kitchen? Like,
that's what I'm saying, sis.
Y'all have been talking like some freaky shit. No, hold on. Nick, I'm tired of your dirty drawers. Yeah, bitch, I told that nigga the other day I'm tired of his dirty drawers.
Oh, they always got each other to talk to, so they can always nag to each other.
Just imagine when they disagree with each other, though.
No, hey Brian, you know how it is. You know when you and your girl get an argument, she gonna tell her sister, and her sister don't like you.
She right there.
That was already there. She's already there.
Or just imagine when one likes you and the other one doesn't. Now it's really a fight. One's mad and the other one wants to fuck. That's a wrap now.
One is gonna be okay in a minute.
Wait a minute. Hey, Brian, that's right there my speed now. Now, be mad and still fuck me now. Let's do this.
I'm trying to tell you.
Let's do it.
But, that's time to fuck me.
Motherfucker, you take the shaft and you take the balls. Let's get this right
here. Take turns. Switch.
Awkward way you got to turn your body to make that shit happen is gonna be fucking wild.
Oh, you just got to scoot over to the side. Oh damn.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, Troy. No, you don't. You stay in the middle.
You got to paint a picture.
Boom! London Bridge is falling down. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all wild as fuck. Listen, bro. Eric just brought up a good point though, because I'll be honest with you. Like y'all, I think all of y'all pretty much said it. I mean, if they look good, I mean, I'll entertain it. But it definitely would be. I think the sexual part. I don't understand how the sexual part isn't one of the first things you notice, yo. You got two heads.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm be real. So the guy who married, the two girls, I think he's like in the army.
That's a nasty
and shit.
nigga.
That motherfucker, yo, you know he a freak, bro.
He need God.
That motherfucker need Jesus.
That second house, I'm like, it's freaky as shit.
It's freaky as shit in that house. That nigga porn history is wild.
They need to be porn.
Like I'm fucking your sister, because are they sisters?
They better be sisters together.
Wait, my thing is this: since they married two different men, do those niggas get head at the same time? Because you got to be real close to a nigga to get head.
Yeah, fuck that.
He getting head from the conjoined bitch that he getting head from. They got to be thigh to thigh. I don't think they get head.
Hold on. No, what they doing? High fiving each other? Yeah.
They head button.
Dog.
No, but see, Brian, this is the reason why, right? That is niggas like that is the reason why we can't have Pornhub in North Carolina. That's the shit right that you talking about.
I'm trying to tell you. Fucking frogs and chickens and all that craziness motherfuckers be doing. Yo, listen.
There's some wild shit going on in that house. I'm gonna tell you.
But then
Godspeed to everybody deserve love though. So
everybody does. And that's why I'm saying, because at the end of the day, they didn't choose to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just living the game and the cards that they're dealt. But it's interesting to me because I understand. I was talking to my girl about this earlier when we were out. I understand like people deserve privacy and all that stuff or whatever. But yo, some things are just educational in a way, man. Because like we're talking right now. I want to know some interesting shit. How do y'all get intimate? How do y'all like just put yourselves out there and just cure the world of this question and shit? Like how
come
do y'all
to Love General After Dark if you're watching?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, like, do something because
let's talk about it.
Like Eric said, also, like, I like the idea of you're still dealing with two personalities. So it's like you do got to figure after you fucking all that crazy freaky shit. Now you're tired, and now you got to go to Disneyland with them and shit. And then it's like you got to deal with all that aspects of like. Shut up, Eric.
Well, so is it 2 plane tickets? What we doing? It just be fun.
Oh, right. If it's one ass, it's one fucking seat. I don't play with me.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's still a little wider. So
but you know how America is.
That's right.
You know how America is. If you overweight, you got.
If you fat, I'm buying 2 tickets.
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Y'all just posed another question. So that means I can go to all you eat buffet and get a discount. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like that's what we doing.
So that's one stomach.
Yeah, because I'm saying because you saying one body.
Yep, don't play with me, y'all. Go to Golden Corral.
How much can they? That asks me another question. Because if it's 2 people, how much food can they? Like, you know what I'm saying?
One stomach. I think it's still.
But
they got one.
So they have to portion out smaller amounts so they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if one is hungry as hell and the other is like? Are their appetites the same?
That shit must be wild.
Body.
I'm gonna look this up. I wonder if they got
body. It got to be primarily one of their bodies. Somebody just got to be a little extra.
Yeah,
that's another good. Yeah, because if you look at them, like you can see, there's another set of twins. I think they're I forgot what their name is. They're on TikTok a lot, man, and it's like they talk. Yo, I live on TikTok, man. I live on TikTok, so it's like I'll be seeing all of this stuff. But this story actually has been in the on People Magazine. This has been all over the place this week. But it's like, here, before y'all dip out, let me just show y'all exactly what we're looking at. So it's interesting because there's different types of Siamese twins. Like, they don't all just look the same. So this is the ones we're talking about here today. Abby Hensel. Yeah, Abby Hensel. And this her dude. Listen, this motherfucker.
He looked like nasty.
Yeah, he looked like
he
like eat both of your asses, babe.
He like
one ass.
He like feet.
This nigga's a wild man.
Well. But both of them like him because
they have.
Because why the other one got on makeup and shit? That shit wearing.
Why you look cute? Do you kind of see how it looks like you can kind of tell, and this is not don't no hate or nothing. You can kind of tell that it looks like she's more formed than she is in a way. So it's like she's like I said, no hate. She looks kind of extra, like she's added on. So I wonder if she's the primary and shit.
And again, but this might be a little result of some inbreeding because we know depending on where they come from, that might have been happening.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true. That's another part. I don't know what it takes to make Siamese twins. There's a lot of different cases, man. Brian. There's a lot of different
Did you watch
recently in the news.
like I don't know y'all remember. It was a show back in the day. Jerry Springer.
They made it to 62 years old.
Fuck.
Oh.
Did they? Hold on.
Wow.
It was some babies. Didn't they separate them? Some babies that was born together.
I think so.
They were at the chest. They were at the chest. They got separated. One of them got a heart
I think the worst way you could be is this. If you're attached to the body, that's pretty fucked up. But if you're attached to the face like that right there, man, listen, that shit is wild, bro. To live your whole life like that.
Because all you got is peripheral vision, then, right?
Yeah, man. I think they blind. I think they go blind. One of them is blind though.
I mean, because
wild.
You kind of have to be almost. That's crazy.
No, it was a.
Could you date somebody like that?
Attached by the face, I don't think so because I feel like we gotta walk a different way. It's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. Oh damn! Did they share the same
That's a
brain?
lot, man. That's.
Oh wow, Godspeed.
Yeah, they must say
because they have the same thought. That
is very hard, man.
On the neck.
Yeah, but then it's like some of that kind of almost just feel like a superpower, like or something. Like y'all gotta, because y'all clearly can't. How would y'all not have the same thoughts?
I mean
yeah. Well, they probably don't. Though. You still got two brains made. Two brains are made. It just
mad at your twin and try to store them up.
Maybe. Oh yeah.
But I seen the one. Did y'all see the one where the conjoined twins and one of them was gay?
Oh, we didn't
really? Now that's a challenge.
Straight.
That's wild as hell. I never thought about that.
And it's still one ghetto. Dang.
One booty.
You get your ass told up, and you ain't even
That's
gay.
a challenge right there.
That's crazy as hell. Wow.
You ain't reading no book to get out of that one.
Yeah, you can't go ahead.
Hey, bro, I gotta get off the show, man. I gotta get off of you as well.
All right, bro. No, I appreciate you. I know you had to. I know you had to run. Tell them where you at.
Hey, y'all, man. Real talk, man. Yo, this your little big brother, Eric G. Hey, check out my podcast, Random Thoughts with Eric G, on all platforms and on YouTube. Let's get those numbers up. I got four other series. Y'all check out all my series. I got something for you to like. I always got something for you to like. And I'll be back next week. We got a real important show coming up next week. Troy gonna be on it. Well, he's a whore. He's gonna be anyway. So
I'll be everywhere next week. You'll see me all over.
Whores everywhere. I said whores everywhere. Troy's everywhere.
Yeah. But I got a real important show come up, and the weekend we on the road to the karaoke night. Let's get ready for the Tipsy Karaoke.
Let's go.
Hey, Harley, you are welcome, baby. Tipsy Karaoke.
Come on, Harley.
I love karaoke. I'm coming. I'm gonna be way more than tipsy. That's just me.
Hey, I love it. Look, I love it. If you ain't slurring your words, you getting disqualified. We good.
Oh, well then that's the competition for me. Don't worry about
that. Hold on. Matter of fact, her name is Harley Hennessy Hendricks. We got this. I'm going.
Period. That's what I'm talking about. See? That's what I'm talking about. I'm there. I am there.
I see y'all.
Be good, brother.
Peace out.
All right, man. Yeah, I mean, listen, that was a lot of when I saw that story, like that was the first thing I was sitting there thinking about, like, just how difficult and challenging, of course their life is, but for somebody to marry you, like it's got to be a strong connection, man, because just like, how could you guys see yourself like, in the supermarket or something? Like the first thing you have to fucking say is like, damn, that's some freaky shit I could do. I bet I could fuck. I don't understand how it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like that's my first thought when I see human beings, period. I be thinking of what ways can I, be disgusting with them. But that's just me. As soon as I see a person, I'll be like, okay, got a nice ass. That might look good. You know what I mean? Okay, you walk bow leg. Your dick might be big. Like, these are things that really go through my mind. As soon as I see a person, it's like, I feel like that's just where it starts for me. It starts at like an animal instinct. And then after that, I'll figure out if you're a great person and all of those good things. But
for real,
right there, animal right? It's like really like when I meet people before we start talking, I just be like, "Can I put my hands in your pants really quick?" Because if that don't feel right,
I love it.
If that don't feel right energetically, I don't even need to know your name. Never mind, boo. Never mind.
Man, listen, and that's how it is. I think that's how it is for a lot of people. Whatever compatibility you have with somebody is important, but you still have to, after you get the fucking and everything like that or whatever, Sex is very important. And then you have all these other situations that arise, when you're with somebody, and challenges, especially if somebody, if they have like a disability or different things like that, like, if they need more help than maybe somebody else does. We were talking about on talking about on the 20 questions episode, could you be with somebody who needed your help, that you had to like wipe the ass for them and shit like that. And big stuff like that matters, man, because you might say it now, but fucking, a year from now, you like, that motherfucker takes a nasty shit, you gotta go smell their ass again, you can forget about it. One bad conversation.
This is the day I get a divorce. This is the day. This, I've had enough, you nasty motherfucker.
Yep, it ain't never been easier to leave a motherfucker in your life.
You gotta learn to ask me to make you corn. You don't wipe your own ass. You gonna want some corn, bitch.
So wait, I just had another thought that came up. Cause like, what if they arguing, you can join too. You gotta sit there and listen to them argue and shit. You gotta put a headphones. You can't ignore it. You gotta put the headphones on, but they're right there arguing.
Man, what if your twin real expressive when they argue? Now you getting jerked this shit because I'm very much all of this. So if I got somebody to join me,
and what if they start fighting? Now your ass getting slapped.
You get fucked up.
What if he abusive? Like that's fucked up. Like
hitting the stomach.
You gotta fight with the other half of her body. You can't just stop. That's it.
Y'all gonna be super uncoordinated. You're just getting your ass kicked for life. Two people, another person gonna be bragging.
I'm getting abused because we share about it.
One person's abusive.
Like, I'm gonna go donate to St. Jude after this conversation because
I'm telling you, we better do something. We gonna do something. I knew it was gonna be an interesting conversation because, like you said, I saw people talking about it online, and I was like, "Listen, I gotta speak on this shit because it's interesting, bro." I was smash Little Size Me's tweet. I ain't gonna lie, I was smashing for the story, but at the end of the day, it's like as far as like
person experience. So I'm just like, no, if it's under the sun, I'm trying to see.
Like a midget or anything like that.
I'm like a little person, somebody with a little hand. Sada baby don't got a finger. I want him to put the nub in me. Like if it's here in this world,
that was great. That was great.
Listen to these wildcats on my show.
That was great.
Where's the nub?
Damn, nigga, that nub feel good.
Give me the nub.
I'm done with y'all. I'm fucking done with y'all.
Imagine getting back shots and the nub going to booty hole.
Listen, y'all fucking crazy. Don't try that shit for me.
This motherfucker said, "Woo!"
Yeah, Harley crazy.
I love it. All right,
that's
great.
So that was an interesting topic. Listen, I knew we were going to talk about that shit. I know this was going to be interesting. But hey, much love to him. Glad you guys found love. And that motherfucker, he a freak. That motherfucker. Find his internet history. I guarantee you're going to find some crazy shit. So next question of the night. Now, this is something like I said, I had kind of a crazy week, yo. Did you guys ever have like, I don't know, bro. It's like, I don't know if it's like you're in a bad mood or I don't know. It's just like where shit just kind of piles up and you don't know how to release it. Like, it's just like, shit is just fucking with you and every little thing is going to set you off, even if it wouldn't have set you off on something like another day. But just this time period. Yeah, real irritable. I've been like that this week. And it got me thinking this question right here, yo. How much fighting is too much fighting? Now, when I say this, I'm not just talking about relationships. I really want you guys to think about this one. Like, this can go to fighting at work, with coworkers. This can go to fighting with your friends, with anybody, with your family, somebody in a relationship with, anything. Now, fighting too much, just to say it, since I kind of, said I kind of had this experience this week. I've been with me and IT Tiff been together 6 years. Like, we getting married. Like, everything is going well. We got a good family together. But we fight a lot less than what we used to fight. We used to fight fucking hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm wild. But I've calmed down. But recently this week, because of how irritable I've been, we've had kind of like a big blow up. And it was challenging for us. And sometimes I think, like, we've had a lot of fights in the past. But, since it's calmed down, now the fights are like, it's weird when it happens now because we don't fight like that anymore. So it got me thinking, like, how do you know when enough is enough? Like, even if it is like a period where it's like, let's say you've been with somebody for a while and, y'all had a lot of fights earlier in the relationship, but then, a little later on, it kind of died down, but then something happens to bring back those memories. How do you know when to fucking say, listen, I don't know if I can do this shit anymore? Like, is there a limit? Let's start with Troy. Yeah, I'm just go around the room. Let's see what everybody's saying.
I think honestly it might be different for different people, if that makes sense, right? Like I think it's based on what you value. So like for me, I value honesty and vulnerability. So something that'll make me argue is if I feel like you're being dishonest or like I need you something, there's something else that you're not giving me. Like I need that. Like so that because I'm like I said, value vulnerability because I'm vulnerable. I'm honest. So I'm gonna need those things for me. So it's like I think because it might not always happen too. I would say fight until you feel understood, but that won't always happen. So I think realizing when it might be like a conversation that's dead end right now. Because sometimes also when we're in that heat, sometimes you're not even actually listening. You're not even really hearing what the other person is saying because you just try to get your shit off. So they try to get their shit off, you try to get your shit off, and ain't nobody actually hearing each other. Yeah. So it's like, okay, well maybe let's walk away and rehab the conversation when we're not so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just think it just comes down to realizing what you value in the situation and then kind of taking it from there.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think it's a really good point. There's a lot of stuff that matters in a relationship that you gotta consider when the going gets going, bro. Because if you are fighting with somebody and it's just reckless and it's just dangerous, you definitely got them points where it's like, man, this shit is really fucking bad. Like we fight and it's horrible. Like we say horrible things to each other, we do horrible things to each other, but then we know even with the knowledge of like, oh man, this might be. I know I'm mad. I know I'm saying too much. But at the same time, if you're doing it,
passion, that heat.
Even with the knowledge, yeah, exactly. Like there's a lot of passion there. But if you know you're doing that shit, you may need to figure out, if you can't stop, you might need to start thinking about other ways that you got to end the situation. Harley, how do you feel? How much fighting is too much fighting for you?
So B, from beyond 11:30, I'm a runner. So a bit of fighting for me it feels like too much because I like being by myself. So if I gotta fight with you and to be with you, I probably ain't gonna be with you. But what I will say, that's only relationship wise because friends are different. I do fight with my friends, and so I'm glad that you brought in the scope because relationship wise, I'm quick to leave somebody alone because I've never made romantic love that thing for me. So if I get to go with somebody that I'm involved with romantically, we good. I'm good. All right, bro. It's over with. Because that's supposed to be peaceful. Like I'm a Black woman in America. Everything else in my life is hard. This is supposed to be fun. And if this is not fun, fuck you. Like that's how I feel. But friendships, I go there with my friends. And what I realize is too much fighting for me is when I find myself getting mean. There's one thing to be petty and be kind of passionate or upset or whatever, but when I find myself being a real life bitch to you, I pull back. I start to reevaluate the friendship because I know that I love you and I know that you don't deserve the version of myself that I'm being, and I know that I'm so angry that I can't control being her because there's a bitch living inside of here, but I do everything in my power that she does not have to be external. And so if I find myself thinking of mean things to say to and about a person, and I'm talking shit that I know that they confided in me in, I start pulling away. I start pulling away because one thing about me, words matter to me. So I'm a person, even if like our current relationship, we've been together 5 years. If I get mad at him, I immediately shut up. I need to process everything that's in my head because whatever comes out of my mouth, I am so meticulous about what comes out of my mouth. I don't believe in the whole concept of, oh, I said that because I was mad at you. If you say something because you was mad at me and it hurt me, every time I look at you, I'm gonna hear it, and I can't unhear it. And so that's the reason why I watch what I say because I know how I feel. I'm a baby. Every time I look at you, I'm gonna be like, you think that of me, bro? Like for real? And so both of us, we do this thing where like we both go, it's cool, or like it's all right, and then we both find a corner. And when we come back to talk, it's more civil. But I know them thoughts in our head after it's cool, hotter than a motherfucking spoon in Whitney Houston house, baby.
Yeah, and it's a good point that you said that too because it's like that literally that's my shit right there. Like I used to be a firm believer of, hey, if you say something when you're mad, that's how you really feel. But I had to kind of learn from myself that that's not always the case, yo. Now you're right. You still have to make sense of what you're saying because you don't want to say some shit at any time that you don't mean or you do mean, but it's coming out wrong and it's unintentionally mean. Because you can think something, but when you're pissed, it's gonna come out in more of a negative way than in a
when you got a fucked up mouth anyway, it's gonna sound fucking worse.
Yeah, exactly, man.
But like, I got another thought too, real quick too. I think another when it's too much is when you start to realize you're having the same fucking argument. When you realize we're saying the same fucking thing. We've said this. We've said all this shit. There's nothing. Okay, this is I'm good.
Yeah, I'll have
what's the point?
With you for the first time. I won't have one argument with you 1,000 times.
But yo, that's fuck, man. Y'all over here making me think about shit because listen, it's hard. First of all, I want to say this: when you are fighting with somebody, usually there's a reason why you're fighting with them. Yeah. Like sometimes you fight with people because maybe you want to get your point across, you want to be heard, whatever the case may be. Especially if it's a situation where it's just very like meaningless. It's just like whatever. Hey, brown shoes are the best shoes. And you walk past somebody and they say that, and then you listen to this motherfucker like brown shoes are the best shoes. Man, fuck that. I'm gonna say so. Exactly. I'm gonna argue now. It's not because it's super important or it's like going to change your life. It's just more the fact like you feel like you want to give your opinion. You want your opinion to be heard, and you'll go a couple rounds. How are brown shoes?
But then that's all about understanding what you value, though. Because in that case, you argue about it because you value fashion. Like you.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
So,
but some people
value arguing.
Yeah, I was about to say some people just value the win.
People do just like
and I'm win. Saying, those are the people who I watch, but I don't get involved there because I'm very much like my sister tells me all the time. She's like, Harley, when somebody comment under your Facebook status, they'll say some shit that's completely different than what you said, and you'll be like, I value your opinion. Thank you for sharing in this space and move on. She like, why don't you argue with them? I said because they said what they said, and I said what I said. I'm done, baby. What I don't value.
What to say.
Yeah,
I know that like he gets on the internet and gets on bullshit. He values.
I'll go.
I do not.
I'll go and fuck around. It just depends on what. Yeah. It does depend on what.
It really does depend on what because I will argue. Now I won't argue about a lot of stuff, but I will argue. There are a few things that I will argue about. I will argue for whole life or no life all day long. Like you cannot nobody, don't slut shame nobody around me, don't shame nobody around me, and don't tell nobody to tone it down around me. I'm gonna stand up on top of the chair to let you know. Let them be who they want to fucking be. If her asshole brown, then her booty hole brown, baby. I'm big on that. Damn. And I'm gonna fight for the queer community because I'm a part of the queer community. But other than that, everything else, I'll be like, you said what you said, I said what I said. Let's have a hug. Because like I don't care. Like I don't care that much for the win. But I love to watch my friends who like the win. I love to watch them.
Yeah. And for sure, like and dealing with certain people, like, you got to know where to cut your losses and just kind of let it go and, do what you got to do. Because, I've had friends that, I've had fights with and stuff like that. Or whatever. Like you said, friends is different because, friends usually are around a little longer, especially if they've been long-term friends. But even them, sometimes you start realizing, like, damn, are we different? Have things grown apart? Like, when do you know when sometimes you got to put a lot more distance than even a little bit? You know what I'm saying? In between you and somebody who you might have known your whole life, even, yo. People change, people evolve, people go through different situations. And at times it's hard to stay connected with somebody you may have even been connected with for a long period of time. So, it's been certain things that I've been kind of learning through life. I'm fucking pushing 40, and just dealing with different challenges. I got teenagers and shit in my, I'm saying it's like, it's weird. I'm seeing life differently in a lot of different areas for the first time.
You have a lot of arguments in your life.
Yes, that's really what it is, man.
You're on the, do you understand what's going on side of the argument of the life where that other person's on the side of like, why you tripping? And it's so funny to watch yourself. You like, whoa, I opened my mouth and it just came out.
Yep. I don't fucking mind like this person because I was the aggressor for so long. Like, when I tell, you ever been in a situation where it's like, you have, like I said, I've been a wild motherfucker my whole life, yo. And it's like, I get in these conversations and I find myself like, nah, man, I ain't never. I was doing it today when I was driving to the fucking restaurant. Nah, man, I never will do that. I'll never let my kids do that. But then I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, I used to go wild, the fuck out, do all this, do all that, whatever. I never cared. But I'll never let my kids do that shit. I don't even let my kids go outside hardly, because I don't know if it's just because of the experience that I've had, or if it's just like, I'm overprotected. I don't know, bro. I can't even put my hands on it.
You live in a different world.
Yeah, my opinion is so much different. I don't even know if it's the world, yo. I gotta be honest. Like, it's just more of like my thought process with shit. Because there's times I do let my kids go outside, and I just kind of like, hey, put your phones on you so we know where you at, and then do your thing. Don't fucking go around the whole corners and shit. Just kind of chill around here. But I don't know, man. It's so much different because I was running the world, fucking wilding out, doing different stuff.
Yeah,
it's like a different perspective that you get after a while, man.
That is beautiful, though.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Interesting to watch.
I feel like there are a lot of people who used to be wild, and then like they calm down, but then they want to make it seem like, no, I was like, I call it the James St. Patrick complex. It's like, nah, this wasn't who I was. This is who I am now. And it's just like, bro, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't forget who you was.
Yeah, they be like, oh, this music y'all listen to is crazy. Twerking Uncle Luke back in like 98.
Freaknik and shit.
They be Harley, stop cursing on the internet. I'll be like, you used to be a crackhead. Like, are we really talking about this?
Yeah, let's stop cursing
y'all
shit.
Had
man.
songs that said Doodle Brown in it.
Come on.
Doodle Brown.
You're like, what?
Man,
y'all talking shit about WAP.
Listen,
fuck out of here.
Speaking about music, yo.
Selective outrage be killing me, period. Like the selective outrage in the culture, period, is killing me. Like people are
because every generation thinks that their generation was better or wholesome. But
our generation was better. Fuck that.
It's a lot of women that's like, oh, sexy red this, sexy red that. I said, baby, Trina said, I want a nigga with a wedding ring. I'll fuck him in the living room while it's children at home. I make him eat it with my period on. Trina said that. She's at least 20
Lil'
years.
Kim said, I don't want dick tonight. Eat my pussy right. Like,
are you heavy? Like, come on. Like, first of all, this country was built on prostitution. So let's stop acting like
every country, man. Prostitution is the oldest profession.
It's like, let's stop acting like whores and whoring is a new thing. If
like motherfuckers ain't nasty.
Coochie,
that's really what it is.
Coochie, and it has nothing to do with the value of the black woman. That's her coochie to sell.
It's because it's a psychological thing. People feel like they like to keep their freak shit in. So when somebody else sees the freak shit that's going on, they feel like they're being seen. So they're like, oh, she needs to wrap that up, cover that up. I can't believe that when her ass go back at home, she and that
hold on. This is a good conversation though, real quick. So are you guys both saying that you guys are fine with when people have like a lot of outward expression of their sexuality to where it's like, where it's just like dominant? You don't feel like that maybe something should be a little bit more
B, have you met me? No, I don't believe anything should be refined. This is my pussy. If I tell you that I give it to 12 people in one day, it's mine. But
if somebody walks up, all right, Harley, but if somebody walks up to you and they start talking to you and say, hey, how you doing? My name is Brian, and we're talking just in a random situation, not anything crazy or too political or anything, but it's a regular, and you open up with, yeah, hi, I'm Harley, and I fuck everybody on the planet, and I did everything. Do you think like that's associative?
But context,
so I get what you're asking. I get what you mean.
Hold on, context is always going to be a thing, right? I'm never.
Yeah.
Like for instance, y'all. When I first, and the thing is that when you're an openly sexual person, it's gonna come into the conversation, because if you're in a conversation with adults for longer than 30 seconds, somebody gonna talk about sex. The thing is that when everybody brings sex into the room, we all bring sex into the room from a place of, oh, I heard about this, or I think about this. I just so happen to, when y'all bring sex to the room, say I've probably done this, and if I haven't, I'm gonna put it on my list to do. I'm not gonna walk up to a motherfucker and be like, hey, I probably thought about sucking your dick. But
okay,
process, I'm gonna be real about answering it.
Yeah, I get that.
I wasn't doing this when I was doing the shit, so I'm gonna say it as boldly as I did.
Oh yeah. I agree. See, that I agree with, because I'm the same way. I'm open with my shit. Like,
yeah,
I'm not scared to say the way
I'm done. Their sexuality as like a party favorite. Like, that's weird to me. Like, I know people who are polyamorous, and the first thing they come up to, hi, I like boys and girls. That's weird to me. Like,
that is. I'm glad we agree on it, because I don't need to know all of your fucking history just from if we talking about it, then that's a different story. But I'm saying there is kind of, in my opinion, I'm not gonna lie, there is a little bit. Sometimes I'm scrolling on fucking Facebook, TikTok, whatever, and I can't go past the bitch shaking her ass. And even me, I love looking at it, but I'm like, God damn, yo, can y'all calm down a little bit? Like,
that's the thing.
I think it like
I love it
because like I agree with y'all. Like definitely, I'm an openly sexual person. I got the Love Journal After Dark shit. That's like my sex life. So
there you go.
I don't mind talking about it, but I would never be somebody again. Like just walk up. Oh yeah, I be fucking niggas all the time. Like like I'm not.
That's all I do.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? But like if we're talking about it, I'm open about it. I don't mind. But like I think with that, it's again this lens that we have. Like how people say the world is worse. No, the world has always been a piece of shit. We just have access to more of it.
Yeah, seeing a lot more of it.
Bitches always been shaking their ass. Bitches been shaking their ass. Now we just can see it everywhere. Before we didn't see bitches shaking. We didn't see shaking ass until we saw BET video. But bitches, they was shaking it all day.
Troy,
but we
listen, hold on. I want to add on to what you're saying right now because yes to a lot of what you're saying, but let's be real too. There is a lot of perspective that gets changed from all the imagery as well, though, because be honest, back in, let's just go back maybe 20 years. Let's go back to 1994 or whatever. Let's say you turned on TV and you were watching TV most of the time, and you're somebody who's never thought of shaking their ass. You never thought of that shit. You were watching Nickelodeon, whatever the fuck you were watching, and you grew up and you were watching wrestling, whatever you were watching, did this, did that, or whatever. Just shaking on your ass is all we're talking about. And then one day, maybe 4 of those kids, went to the wrong station, stayed up a little later than they should, and they turned the video on, and they saw somebody shaking their ass. So now you got 4 people that just got out of that crew because a lot of shaking ass wasn't a lot. It was just a couple of places you can go see shaking your ass. Like those 4 people, now they shaking their ass. Wherever they go, they shake their ass to their parties. They learn shit that a lot of motherfuckers don't. But now, like you just said, you got fucking 500 places where you can turn and see people shaking their ass. So now the perception has grown. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. More channels, motherfucker.
Channels. But it's an algorithm because people don't ask about the algorithm because I barely see that shit. It's what you like and follow, and then you get more of what you like and follow.
You can't see shaking ass unless you kind of looking down that rabbit hole. Because one thing about the internet is about rabbit holes. The second thing is we have to go all the way to the root of the issue, and we got to pluck up our thought process around shaking your ass. Moving your hips in a rhythmic motion is a form of releasing sacral energy. It is good for your lower back. I am a twerk instructor, so this is an actual workout that we have over sexualized because it is attached to beautiful, voluptuous bodies that make you think thoughts when they do it. But we cannot allow the thoughts of people to change the fact that this is still exercise.
And they've been shaking ass for hundreds of
years. Are you shaking ass? You got titties out?
That's been
it's sexual to me. I'm looking like a motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, a bitch can have all her clothes and be built right, and it's sexual to niggas. So let's keep it real. It don't really matter if you're gonna sexualize it, you're gonna sexualize it. But a lot of the women who do it are doing it as a form of expression. And so when I see a woman doing it as a form of expression and she's happy with it, I'm always cheering for her. Now there are some women who are doing it as a form of peer pressure, and I think those women fall under what you're saying, B. And in that regard, duality is important here because there are some women
that's like knowing yourself.
Right. Because of the access of the internet, there are some women who are just doing it because they want the numbers and they want the likes.
They're learning it in a way
is what we do it. Let me get my ass.
And you can feel that on those women because they almost feel ashamed of it. They're just trying to do something to get along. And like that's
it's been like that. What was that? Players Club with Lisa Ray's character. She like doing that shit.
That's right. She got to get it for the money and all that other shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I meet a girl that's promiscuous, but she not happy about it the way I'm happy about it, I don't kick it with her. And the reason why I say that is because this is my choice. I ain't gonna never wake up one day and be on a therapist's couch talking about I didn't mean to suck all that dick. Yes, I did. I absolutely did. So I don't hang out with bitches. I feel like it's mutually gonna end up at that point in their life because that's something.
I hate prudes people.
Yeah, like you gonna wake up one day and realize that's not who you are, and I'm not gonna make that be who you are, my mom. Because you don't have to be that way. I think I said on the episode of 1130, like I don't want all the bitches to be like me because we'll never procreate. I don't want to be a mama. I'm in these streets.
Yeah,
we need to preserve the y'all keep on having babies. Let me keep shaking ass. We gotta separate and compartmentalize.
Yeah. People who know themselves and who are confident and comfortable with themselves is definitely a whole story. Like, it's easy to, express yourself in a way. Like you said before, Harley, like two types of people. Like, you talk to me, I'm not gonna be shy. Oh, I did that. Yeah, hell, fuck yeah, I did that. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I'm confident about it. You know what I'm saying? But I also do kind of take part in just thinking that, listen, I'm not gonna lie, man. The world and the way shit is, it is at times a little over sexualized, man. One time I was having a conversation, and I was just thinking about all these fucking stories, man, where these people, whether it be the pedophiles, whether it be people with documents or doing this or doing that, cheating on their wives, doing this. Do you ever notice how many people get in trouble just because of their sexual fantasies and desires and shit, man? Like how much strength that shit has.
That's great.
Broken worlds.
And let's unpack that. That's because
yes, I'm about to say it because they don't express it. They don't get their shit out, so they shit get sick.
Exactly what Troy said.
That's the point. Get your shit out.
Funny. Brian, it's so funny because you know how you have a debate with somebody and then you think of some really great points after the debate?
Yeah.
When you and I had the debate about like having a more free world, after that debate, I thought like the reason why kids like me and people like us, our generation is so wild, is because we were raised by a very conservative generation that tried to make us shame ourselves and hide ourselves.
It's just fucking nasty.
Oh shit, Troy! I think your
you kind of
sound started getting robotic.
But like we were raised by a group of people who wanted us to restrict our sexuality so much that now you got people like me willing to fuck a dick on the back, right? And because
that's the point of it.
I feel like because we have a current generation of parents that are raising their kids a little bit more liberal, we are going to find less wilding out, because what a lot of us are afraid of is we think that if we don't make really strenuous rules, there will just be anarchy. It'll be just people going crazy. But it really doesn't become anarchy until you tell people what not to do. If you just open the door and tell people they can do whatever they want to do, nothing feels amusing anymore. Nothing feels amazing anymore. So really, most times people don't want to do shit. Because truthfully, as human beings, we want to just chill and vibe. But if you tell me that I can't touch that because it's hot, I want to get burnt, bitch. Let me know. Let me find out for myself.
Motherfuckers, hey Harley, motherfuckers still wild out too though.
Yeah,
I believe all that.
Yeah, you do have to have like I'm
niggas fucking chickens and donkeys and shit. Niggas wild out.
I'm like a wild motherfucker, like, wild motherfucker. But as a whole, we gonna turn up. So you know you can't.
So I kind of agree, except for the like because I'm kind of with Brian. Like motherfuckers will wild out. So it's like there needs to be structure, but I think the issue is expression where motherfuckers aren't actively just express. It's like anger. Let's not say fucking. Let's think about anger
comparison.
If you're angry and you're not expressing it, it's gonna come out some other way because it has to be released. So with sexual desires and sexuality, when you don't express it, when it's small, it gets worse. It doesn't get to a point where you have them sick motherfuckers who doing crazy shit because they probably when they like, or even like with some people like men or whatever, they like get super fucking angry when they see gay shit. Half of them niggas really just want to do it, but they ain't been letting themselves. So not all, but I'm saying, but that's a real fucking thing in psychology. You don't know people get angry or bothered by something that doesn't hit a chord with you.
I don't know how people get
bothered. So
like mad. That's one thing I never saw. Like growing up,
because
like,
they want to do it.
Because they want to do it, and they hate the fact that they want to do it. They're not even mad at the actual act.
And then they can't do it.
Guy, they don't see what's going on in front of them. They are mad at the fact that they get a tingle from the act. Because just like did nobody have to tell you to like girls when you were young and realized you like girls, did nobody have to tell me to like girls neither. When I was young, I liked them. I was like, okay, I like them. And so that's the same thing with guys that like guys. And I think there are some guys that get that tingle about guys, but they are raised around really macho men that make them feel like that's horrible. So now they hate the part of them that tingle when they see somebody shaking their ass and it's not a girl. They hate it. That's the reason why dudes be like, these trans women gotta tell us who it is. It's because your dick.
But most of them fucking them.
No. Listen, there's a line with that though. You better listen. Don't listen. You're trans. And listen, I'll be straight up and tell you.
Yes, disclose.
Definitely, you should always acknowledge the fact of if you were born something, because listen, there's a lot that are out there online and stuff like that. You see them and you look at them like that's a woman right there, and then all of a sudden you learn, oh, that was a man. Wow, that's fucking incredible. Like, surgery is amazing.
She identifies as a woman. I can understand, and I understand the conversation of that's what you were born.
Please understand that conversation. That's very fucking important, yo.
Right, and I understand that conversation. But at the end of the day, it's like I'm not gonna spend 50 years of this person's life telling them, but I know what you are. Okay, we got it. I got it. She isn't connected at all to her penis. I don't know why she's not connected to to her penis. But I'm not gonna argue with her about that her whole life. And it's weird as fuck for me to keep putting myself in situations where I gotta argue with somebody about who the fuck they are. At the end of the day, if you attracted to her and you find that out, just move on. But I believe
man. Sorry, Harley. You gotta expose that shit, yo.
If they not dating, that ain't none of your business. If you thought she was
no. If you're not dating anybody, you don't have to walk around with a fucking name tag.
Yeah,
but if I'm talking to you, one of the first things you should say is, hey, I just want to let you know, like, I was born a man. I'm actually, I transitioned and I'm a woman now. Yeah. If you have that conversation to give somebody the honest decision to make for themselves, I don't see why there should be any problem at all. But I think one of the problems is, and I can see this being, I don't have a problem because I'm got my woman, and if I was dating and I found out some shit, I'm like, listen, I'm not that's not me. I'm not interested in that. I wouldn't be mad. I would just be honest. Like, that's not my style. I'm just not into that. But good luck to you, bro. Like, I'm good or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, if you are that person who's like, no, I am a woman. Don't you understand? I changed. I'm a woman. So I'm going to tell every man that I deal with or talk to that I am a pure woman. And once we get hot and heavy deep into the situation, then you just let you find out that something's a little bit different than maybe, Harley. If I wouldn't talk to Harley, I'd be fine. But,
I would say real quick.
If they haven't gotten corrective surgery, they should be disclosing a lot sooner. There are women who have corrective surgery who have vaginas now, and they don't have a strong family. And I'm like, they don't have a strong family foundation. If the man that they get with don't want a kid, I don't feel like they need to tell them anything.
That's fucking crazy. Nah, you wild.
So wait, I would say
you should definitely tell them.
This actually tie it like right back. Let's tie it right back. Fucking, I think it's Texas. I forgot what state it is, but I'm pretty sure it's Texas. Pornhub released the states with the most searched trans porn, and it was Texas, the state with the most trans laws against trans.
I believe it.
Hello, like y'all sitting in this openly saying "fuck that," saying behind closed doors, looking at like stuff.
There's desire, in my opinion.
And also, but let's also say this too, just to play devil's advocate. If motherfuckers is always constantly worried about what other people are doing, there are people. I'm not just going to agree with the fact that if somebody is interested in a thing or whatever that they don't like, and they devote a lot of time to try to stop that agenda, whatever you want to call it, it's also just hate, bro. Like, every racist person isn't just like, I want to be black. It's a lot of motherfuckers who just, I don't want any more black people around. Like, some may be, I want to be black.
I get you, B. I feel like
you know what I mean?
Some of it is just disregard to a
just
human.
Hate. Yeah.
But those
what are those motherfuckers doing and looking shit up and
but like it always
trying to see what to ban.
I don't think hate is like I think there's always a root. Like there's always like hate comes
is
from
a cousin to love.
It's just something.
Yeah, it definitely still is. But a lot of times people come out of situations like, especially with hate, because it's not normal to them. You know what I mean? Like, so if you grew up in a situation where it's like you've been told your whole life that, hey, you are the superior race, you are the superior this, you are superior, and you see another race and you're like, wait, what the fuck is that? And then, it could be small things like, oh, that black guy's a basketball player, but we're the superior race. We're the best.
Fuck those. So fucking
that's
good.
That's a strong fucking emotion as well, man. It doesn't necessarily mean they want to fuck everybody, but
recently that movie,
that's a crazy ass movie.
That'll, you know what I mean? So it's just like, no, I get that. I get that. I think
it's a lot of reasons, man. It's a lot of reasons,
and that's why I'm intentional about my physical algorithm, because everybody's programming is different, and I'm not gonna sit and have conversations. Like, I don't talk to people who have like really strong queer emotions, because I feel like people are so, and I think people
you can bring something out of me, nigga.
Because I think they disregard me because I'm in a long lasting relationship with a man, so it's almost like, okay, Harley, you're queer, but you're not queer. But it's like, no, because I'm gonna stand 10 toes for people living what they want to live. Like, at the end of the day, it is almost futile for you to wake up every day committed to telling a person that what they know to be true about their life is a lie by your standards. And it's okay that
I got too much to do for doing some shit like that.
Like,
I do too. I don't entertain. I like when people do what the fuck they want to do, man. Just don't try to press it. Them motherfuckers who go and they try to press the situation. Like, I saw this video. This is a video that was kind of public. It was a man who was a man. It was surely a man. Like, some of them you can't.
Who kept going to the restaurants and shit?
I don't know if he was going to the restaurant, But he was a white guy. He had glasses on, like blonde hair to the side, and he was like real strong and determined. I dare somebody to stop me from going into the bathroom or any other trans woman from going into the woman's bathroom. It'll be the last thing they ever. And he was saying it, and it was just in a way like it was challenging. He was obviously saying like, I'll take him the fuck out, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like, at the same time, you watch that and you think about, like, I got 2 fucking daughters, I got 3 nieces, I got different things. You see these videos with these men now who are abusing the shit out of these fucking privileges, and literally just full grown fucking men walking into the thing. I identify as a woman, and you can't argue.
And acting a fool, yeah.
That's why there is a limit. And that's why, like we were saying before, like, anarchy cannot be a fucking had thing. Like, you have to have balance. And Harley, that's a lot of that word right there was like, prevalent in Beyond 1130. It's always balance, yo. You don't want to ever have anybody fully taking advantage of people's rights in any direction, not whether you're a trans person, not whether you're, woman, man. You don't want to be a full-grown, real quick, you don't want to be fucking LeBron James, and then he puts a wig on and goes in the WNBA and takes all the fucking titles from the hardworking women. It goes both ways, yo. You gotta be respectful, man. That's why you have to have logic and reasoning. You can't just be like, you know what I'm saying? No, he said he's a woman. That's a woman. You better agree with him. No, you're fucking crazy. You better have a conversation, because motherfuckers out here saying they're milkshakes too, and we ain't going to agree with them motherfuckers either. So you have to have some kind of rational discussion at this motherfuckers.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So I agree.
I agree that there has to be a conversation around, like, people. We have to, not even a conversation. We just all have to understand it, that no matter what the subgroup is in this world, there are going to be extremists in that subgroup. Yeah. And those people cannot allow us to take away the rights of the people who just want to live.
Very true.
Also are the people that we cannot allow the boundary to not be there at all, because they exist. And that's when it comes to white folks, that's when it comes to trans folks, that's when it comes to black folks, because there's some people that's so black that you be like, calm down.
Yes, you're right.
Some people that's so woke that you be like, take a fucking nap, bro.
Take a breath, yo.
In every place, like even with sexual people, I'm nasty as fuck, but I might see somebody that's like doing it as a crutch or like a party favor, and it's like, bitch, you need to relax.
Calm down. Yeah,
that's like their like that's their personality, basically.
Right? It's like they're extremists in everywhere, and I don't think that we're gonna get anywhere. We're gonna get away from extremists, because there are people who literally live for a thrill, or people who live for the
to argue, to enjoy, like we were saying, fighting. There's people who just like to fucking fight, man. There's people who just like to have that win feeling. Like you were saying, Harley, like, I won, I
deeper,
did that.
But like that's
somebody who's like a professional victim. Like, it's happening to me. This is so I'm going through this. Nobody else is having problems but me, bitch.
I have all the problems in the world.
We're on a planet that grows its own food, but I gotta buy apples, bitch. We're all going through some shit.
I gotta pay for water.
Yo, I was driving actually like a 3.5 hour drive this weekend, and at one point I was and we're in Georgia. I was driving to Albany, Georgia from Atlanta, and as we were riding, yo, we were just passing just giant fucking open fields, yo. And anybody who's been, driving in country land or wherever there's country anywhere, they have these big things for like the, irrigation or whatever, when they're, planting stuff or whatever, planting seeds, whatever. And it, like, for a second, I really just thought to myself, if I just built a fucking house right here or wherever, if I had water, if I had whatever I needed, and it was just all this fucking foundation, I had some seeds in my pocket, and I just took like a piece of this land and just planted shit and just grew shit and got some animals, collected them motherfuckers, and just, I can live for the rest of my fucking life. Forever. Like, if you just planted everything and grew everything in the two fields that I passed while I was doing that drive, it would fucking feed Georgia, bro. It would feed Georgia. All of Georgia. Apples, strawberries, grapes, whatever. And it's crazy to know that information. Because, once it happens, like, if we could fix everything and feed the homeless and do this and do that, or just have some kind of structure or some kind of balance, you definitely would be able to fix a lot of problems. Like you said, like Orlando Brown came on and said, they're making people pay for shit. But the corporations and yeah, man, it really is that, bro. You can fix a lot of easy problems, yo.
For your people, like it sucks, but like the movie Who Cloned Tyrone, like the system has to exist, and you can't want to break the wheel. Once you realize how corrupt the wheel is, you just got to grab the people you can grab and hop off and do what you got to do. Like my goal, and I've told this on Beyond 1130, my goal is to get to a point where I eat what I grow and wear what I sow. Like I want to make my clothes, and I want to grow my food, and I want to have land, and I want to be sovereign. I'm gonna have guards that's on a rotating schedule. You can't come on my land. I want to have I'm not going anywhere. Like I'm fine. But that is like my goal, because I realized that like there is a system that has to exist for this to not all combust. And I am not big enough. Like that's why I stopped teaching. I was a middle school teacher for 6 years, and I realized that system was fucking
education system is
that system was fucking us up from the root. You're asking me, a proud Black woman, to teach learned helplessness to Black children. I could not do it, and I had to quit. And I didn't know and care what was coming after that, but I was waking up every morning hating myself because I know that I was an instrument in the destruction of my community. That is what the education system was for 6 years. They were showing.
I mean, I will say you get those teachers that like really, because I do think honestly that's just a conversation I'm having with somebody recently. Like a teacher is like that's because y'all don't get fucking paid shit. Like you have to love what you do to do it for years. And it's like you get those teachers that occasionally will give extra to get like guidance. I have like one of my teachers, like he to this day it helps me read. Like he helped me learn to comprehend. Like he'll read some Shakespeare shit and then say like a nigga like somebody from around where we live. Like
dumb it down a little bit
to make me understand it. So it's like I still do that to this day because of him.
So
it's like you get those teachers who impart on you, but for the most part, all that shit is
once again balance.
I took that away from my kids because I used to wear my ears to school. I kept my piercings in. When it was so hot outside, my kids saw the tattoos on my back. I wore my nails just as long as I wore them. I talked to my kids in Ebonics. I code switched right in front of them. I showed them who they needed to be. I let them know that I had extra hustles. I had nothing but HBCU shit up in my school. I used to wear sweaters that said shit like runaway slave. Like I was an activist every day, but because of that, I was always written up. I was always bothered. I never could get my PTO, and I went on vacation because I'm young, wild, and free. I ain't got no kids, so I'm going on vacation. They telling me they can't cover my class. I'm telling my kids, I'm letting my kids know, like I'm bucking the system every day. And after doing it for 6 years, I was just like, this ain't worth it. Like I gave all my kids my number. My number ain't changed since I was 19 years old. Them kids can call me anytime, but I had to leave because me, the person, was deteriorating, waking up every day doing that shit, watching them make Black kids walk in a straight line, feeding them slop that's worse than what I've seen my brother eat in jail. I'm just
some of the same motherfuckers.
Where the fuck were you going to school? Because damn,
the west side of Chicago. The west side of Chicago, a charter school at that.
We were in Cleveland Middle School, and let me tell you, we was some wild ass kids. We did a lot of shit, but I mean, I don't know. It's like I said, I don't. It's certain shit that I stand like 10 toes strong on in certain areas because there is so much difference, man. It's like everything ain't just one sided, man. That's why I don't understand how people stand so hard on their own beliefs and stuff all the time, because you learn new shit every day, man. There are teachers out there that are saving motherfuckers' lives because sometimes these motherfuckers live in homes that they are just unbearable. Like my girl, when she tells me all the stories, school was her release, man. School was her safety when she left her house, man. So it was like it really gave her a place where, that a lot of people may not even look when she got there, and she was able to eat a good lunch and shit like that. She had to deal with, being a fucking slave basically and stuff like that at her house because there wasn't a lot of love there. And it's like there's always so many ways to look at things, just like we were just talking about with the LGBTQ and all that stuff. It's like, there's so many different ways to look at things. You shouldn't just have like a negative slant on a lot of shit. You gotta be willing to see both sides of the picture.
It's a billion motherfuckers on this planet.
It's a motherfucker. So much going on. Like
your life or your way is the way.
Is the right way, or like you see all the wrong in all situations and stuff like that. What's wrong, baby girl? Mommy home? All right, good. I'm Daddy gonna come upstairs in a minute.
That's the natural alarm.
That's a natural alarm right there. Let me know life. They just got back home. Tell me, you want to say hi, everybody? Look at them running over.
Hi.
Say hi. Live on the line. Look at my little baby. Hey, people.
Hey, what's up? What's
My
up?
big babies, man.
Oh,
Beeline, y'all ain't see look at baby Jordan. Baby Jordan is grown now, man.
Hey.
She was on my first episode. Tiff was holding her with a
up.
pacifier in her mouth. And now she big and gang. Good, guys, go upstairs. I'm gonna be up there in a minute. But listen, guys, this is a really fun episode. A lot of good information. I'm really glad you guys came on. We're gonna do the last segment, and being like I said, on Live in the Line from now on, we're gonna do this segment. It's gonna be basically just asking you just name 3 things out the week that you're looking forward to this week. Let's go ahead and start with Troy.
All right, yeah. So thing number 1 is my mom actually might come out this week.
Okay.
Which should be exciting. She's not fully sure yet, but my aunt is already coming out here, so she might come with her. So either way, some family gonna be out here. The second thing is X-Men 97, episode 6.
I haven't watched it yet. I gotta watch it. So I've been hearing great things about that shit. Yeah.
It's so fucking good, my God.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the third thing is shit. It's check week. I ain't paid.
There you go.
I did a little overtime, so
there you go.
Nice.
Get that fat ass check, bro. Harley, what you looking forward to this week?
What's going on? Okay, so I'll start with the most important because that's what's on my mind. Saturday, 4/20, my baby and I celebrate 5 years of Black love.
Hey, congratulations.
I love him. Like, first of all,
when you are a promiscuous Black woman at that, you kind of rule out being somebody's wife. You just rule it out. It's just like, fuck it. Like, either you rule it out or you delusional about it and you walking around hating yourself for what you do, right? And so I was the former. And so when I met somebody that was just like, I don't give a fuck what you do, not in that way, but like still respect me. Like, be yourself. You know what I mean? And to wake up every day and choose the same person every day for 5 years of your life, and he doesn't have to, like, I just love it. And then I am hard on him because I am very bossy and I a lot, and I give him a lot of feedback about his character, and he never pretends like he didn't need to hear it, first of all. And then number 2 is like he never shies away from a tough conversation. And he also lets me know about myself. He's been helping me with my shit. So I appreciate that. What else? I am 420 is coming up. That's always something to look forward to.
Yeah, I just realized that when you said it. It don't mean shit to me anymore, but
that's also like a holiday.
Shit, ho ho ho.
It's
my holiday.
Enjoy it.
Oh, I don't know. I love life, so I be acting a fool. Period. So I just be looking forward to being alive because shit, we wasn't supposed to make it past 25. Shout out to Kanye West.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, Kanye's an interesting guy. Yeah, but I definitely listen. Tonight was definitely a great thing. Of course, I'm super looking forward to this week. We've been having a lot of fun with all the shows. I'm finally fully coming back to all the shows. I've been waiting for the 100th episode of the Beeline Web Show because I'm ready to get back to the Beeline Web Show. So, guys, we do have that this Tuesday. After the 100th episode, we'll be getting back to more of the regular scheduled program. We'll have Talking with Strangers. We'll have a bunch of shows like we've had in the past. You're also going to see probably a lot more of me actually talking about myself because I'm deciding to kind of use the Beeline Web Show as kind of my venting tool. And I'm gonna be talking about things that I just want to talk about. Literally, you guys can jump in the comments and disagree or agree. But I'm gonna do that a little bit more. I got 3 other shows that I can talk with people and have opinions and stuff like that. So not exclusive, but a lot more. Looking forward to that this week. Also looking forward to of course wrestling. Wrestling has been a big thing this week. A lot of wrestling going on. A lot of fun wrestling going on. We're gonna have a really fun guest on Wednesday. Yeah, you've been saying it, right, man? It's been shit going on all over. What's up?
To tell you, I started my virtual pole class. That's what I meant to tell you. That's what I'm looking forward
to.
There you go. Wednesday, I'm going to start virtual pole class. I got my little red backdrop over here. I got my lights. The shoes set out. I'm happy. I'm excited. I know that was an idea back when we were on Beyond 11:30.
That's right. Yeah.
now.
Okay,
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I love seeing people doing stuff, man. Coming up with different, fun things that they are interested in, or just taking risks and doing different things. Continue to do everything that you feel in your power. If you can, if it's good for you, definitely continue to do it, because it's a lot of shit going on always, and you just need that time for yourself. I'm also looking forward to this week, just kind of being back with the family. The kids went away this weekend. Me and my girl had a nice weekend together, and it was really fun. Just ready to get back to like the normal state. When you get to different things happening at a certain time, sometimes it's just good to get back to normal. Come back from vacation, whatever. But getting back to work, making sure I do my job well, and like you said, Troy, get this paycheck and get caught up on bills. Also, I'm looking forward. Listen, I ain't got my taxes yet, and I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I've been trying to get some money. And these motherfuckers are playing, bro. You look at that damn taxes check, you like, man, I'm getting this shit back. I was supposed to be getting a whole bunch of different stuff, and I ain't been able to get my shit yet. So, man, hopefully that junk will pop up this week. That'll be amazing. But besides that, man, I'm also just looking forward to talking to everybody next week. Live in the Line will be back next week on Sunday. Maybe we'll pull out a game. I'm even thinking about maybe the Last Laugh Challenge next week. So we might check that out and see, if anybody making people laugh up in here. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up for the night. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. I hope you guys really enjoyed the conversation. We are fully back. All the shows will be returning. I cannot wait. I'm glad for everybody who came on today. But go ahead, guys, real quick. Let everybody know where they can find you, and then we're gonna call it a night. Starting Troy.
All right, yeah. So y'all see me before. Host of Love General, Man of Horror, and Uncanny Blurred Man. You can check out my new radio show on Optimist Radio Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern. Love General After Dark. The Cicada Diaries on Amazon. Horror Boy, just working. So anything that got Troy D. Ryan, you can just Google it, and all my this shit just everywhere. This shit.
There you go. There you go.
So
Killing it, Troy.
I do not have a podcast, but if you want me on your podcast, just inbox me. I'm usually available and acting a fool somewhere. I am Harley Hendrix 6 on all social media platforms. I am Miss Hendrix on OnlyFans if you're just trying to, get danced for whatever. Have a good time, live that. I am a professional imaginary friend, so I'm a little bit of everywhere, but only you can see me.
There you go.
I love it.
There you go. So make it happen. Yeah, you guys are a lot of fun, man. I really enjoy you guys coming on and being open to open conversation. Is very important. You know what I'm saying? One thing I can positively say about everybody that we got in our crew, for the most part, nobody's really, no, I can't talk about that. Nobody ain't trying to. Yeah, I can't. We're too open for that shit, man. We have some pretty deep discussions a lot of times. So I enjoy the fact we can all do that together. I am kind of looking to kind of invite some more people. Kind of into the circle a little bit, you know what I mean? Just kind of meet some new people. If you guys know, let me open that up to you guys too.
Runs.
Yeah, if you guys know anybody who's interested in like doing things like this or coming on to different topics or different shows, we've tried a couple of different people cipher in and out of the chats that we got. But hey, if you know somebody who wants to come on and just talk some shit and just enjoy and have deep conversations, or just bullshit conversations, play some games, whatever, definitely feel free. Y'all too, man. Hit us up, let us know, hey, I want to join some shows and stuff like that a little more. We open, man. We definitely trying to be a little more open. But listen, until Tuesday, y'all see me back on the Beeline Web Show, 9:00 p.m. I hope you guys have an amazing week. I hope you guys have a lot of fun. Make that money. Stay safe. Take care of your babies. And have good relationships. Don't fight with your man. Stop arguing with everybody. If somebody want to do what they want to do, let them do it as long as it ain't hurting you.
Period.
And then and enjoy y'all life, man. All right, guys. Much love, yo. Stay true, stay positive, pay attention. I hope you all have a great night. Peace out, y'all.
Hey, see y'all.
Let's see y'all.